everyone, I'm Allie Buckman with the Potomac Bead Company, and I am going to show you guys some new shapes coming out of the Czech Republic. So most of you are familiar with the O bead. I use the O bead a lot. It has just a nice little rondelle shape to it, and it has just the right setting and the right size that it fits really, really well with our round duo beads and kind of decorates up the sides of a lot of the other beads. Again, I use it a lot, and I'm happy and excited that they've come out with some other little shapes that are also thin, little rondelle-ish shapes here, but these are actually a different shape. So this is a square, and the squares are called the Quad Bead, and they are just like the round duo, same thickness when you're looking at them, but instead of being round, they are square, hence the word quad. So they're a 4mm, so they go really, really nicely. If you're basic stringing right against a 4mm cube, cat's eye cube, or gemstone cube, they're going to really separate that out and decorate it nicely. It also will look great around the sides of rivolis and kind of when you're decorating things up on the sides. Again, it's a nice little wafer there, very thin bead. The quad bead here is available from us in 9-gram tubes, and I have a couple colors here, a couple color samples: the magic wine, the crystal slipperet, the crystal amber, and then the magic blue that we've gotten in with these quad tiles here, or the quad bead here. And in addition to the quad bead, they're also making the one bead. So the one bead, if you can see here, I poured out a little bit of the black color because it's really easy to see when you're looking at it. Here's the O bead versus the one bead. So it's a tad bit longer, it's more oblong. The nice thing with it, because of its shape, it has a decent size opening hole-wise. So really popular for summer is working with leather and working with different cording. This is going to fit some of that cording through. So think about it in terms of leather wrap bracelets or different earrings. Anything working with kind of a thicker material, this quad beads, or the one bead, is going to be a really good alternative to figuring out bigger beads. This is a nice small bead with a decent size hole. It's 3 by 5 or 3.5 by 5mm, so it's going to be right about the same thickness as the O bead, but again has that elongated shape. Right now, these are some colors that we have it in. We have it in others as well. This is the jet, the capri gold, the jet bronze, jet slipperet, and then the crystal AB. These colors really go nicely with a lot of seed beads that I have kind of little samples of all different videos that I want to do for you guys sitting around my work area. And really, on almost any of these projects, I could pop in for a different sign of color any of these little beads on the side, and they'd give a great, awesome look to that and break up your bracelets, your necklaces, your designs. Again, I use the O bead a lot for basic stringing, just in between as spacers, where in place of like a round bead, you could use that as well. And those beads are going to really play up kind of the design as well. These can also be used a lot with chainmail if you're using some of the different jump rings. These hang down and work well as fringe on that also. To hold them in place, for the one bead, you're going to need at least an 11 O seed bead. The O beads, sometimes the 15 O's will hold them, sometimes they won't. And then the one bead, you're definitely going to want to go with an 11 O to hold them in place if you're looking for this dimension to see them on the sides. So just some fun little rondelle-ish type beads that have just a very narrow look to them. The O bead, the one bead, and the quad bead coming out of the Czech Republic in these fun colors. If you'd like to purchase any of these, you can buy from us online at potomacbeads.com. You can also visit our retail stores, and we're happy to teach you there and to offer you the products that we have here as well. If you get a chance, check out the rest of our YouTube videos. Use that little magnifying glass that you see right underneath and right next to our page. That'll give you an opportunity to search for some of these products and see how I'm using them in the different videos, as well as some of the other friends that have been doing videos for us are using them also. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you haven't gotten a chance to get any of these little perfect spacers, go ahead and grab them up.